So therefore, I'm gonna head down to the beach and sit back and watch the ocean. But as I was mentioning earlier, let me get back on topic. I noticed how the cop gave me a glimpse, and I gave him a glimpse, and how I got tense. You know, it goes back to that old study where they would ring the bell when it was time for the dog to eat, and the dog would salivate when it was time to eat because he was hungry, and that just, getting that ring, the alarm that let him know when the food was done. It does this, in a sense. Once they stopped feeding him, he still was salivate even though he wasn't being fed. Um, I think we're been raised, and we're slowly manipulated or brainwashed into being arch enemies, and that shouldn't be the case. Someone's controlling this society, and we're allowing it. As if we're animals, and I don't. It's all right to have control of your society because I don't own or run a society, so therefore I don't. Um, I can't. I can't talk too much on a subject that I haven't had the time to research. And see, that's the point. To keep you so busy, so caught up in the nonsense that you don't have the time to think. So now I'm thinking. I finally got some free time on my hands, and now I'm thinking to see where my ideas can lead me. Um, I believe if you take the time out to think and properly prepare your life, you can pretty much have anything in life you want. Our problem is what we do is we create so much chaos for ourselves that when we finally get it, when we finally got an inkling of the idea of this thing that we call life, it's way too late. By that time, it's way too late. We got so much chaos going on that it's just hard to maintain. And not only that, you got people around you with chaos that keep up nonsense and keep up noise and BS. All I'm saying now is for, and I think it's very important, not just the challenge, but challenge your thoughts, challenge your behavior, challenge things that you've developed over years as habits. Why am I at this officer's throat? Why am I pissed off? Why am I mad? It's some kind of mechanism that's controlling that. And the thing is redeveloping that idea, redeveloping your ideas or your concepts or your perceptions, taking control of not only what you hear but what you watch. Sometimes what you watch and what you hear is slowly brainwashing you, and it's very effective. It's very effective. I mean, think about it. Think about the music you listen to. Why is it even being allowed? Is it something in the music that's controlling us or programming us to act and behave a certain way? Why are most women walking around with, why is it such a habit of competition, or why what happened to the individuality? What happened to the uniqueness? It's kind of funny and kind of strange, and I just never could quite fully understand that the more that we're prone to follow the follower, like Earl Nightingale said, we're playing a game of follow the follower instead of follow the leader. We're not leading anything. We're not constructing anything. We're not developing anything. We're just following whatever trend that's thrown to us like meat. And all I'm saying is, let's take a step back. Let's relax for a few minutes. Let's see where we're at, understand where we're going, and set our own pace, set our own path. I mean, not in the sense that we want to control or manipulate others. That's not the line of work that I'm in. What I want to do is just get everybody to think. Think. And then you say, think about what? Well, think about what you want. Think about what you want. Even just the whole idea of thinking. I mean, if you can control what a man thinks, you don't have to worry about what he's going to do. You're not going to worry about what he's going to do. When a guy's out, he's automatically thinking about drinking because he's been programmed from millions and millions of commercials of alcoholic beverages, guys having fun, guys partying, guys getting a cool girl. He's remembering association. He's associating drinking with getting money or getting women. So all I'm saying is learning how to think will help you reassociate yourself with things that are good. reprogramming yourself to reassociate good habits with having fun, good habits with having great relationships, good habit with making money. You can have good habits with making money. Think about being frugal. Think about being charitable. Think about that. Having how much fun it would be to go back to your own neighborhood and help people that are in need. That's a great feeling. A hell of a lot better than getting toasted and wasted or high or whatever. And that's what's being perpetuated. And we're being programmed. We're being programmed and brainwashed by these guys who does this. And the good thing about it is I grew up in an era where there was a plethora of different types of music and different types of sounds and different concepts and different ideas. So my perspective having been completely washed, I still got some things, some remnants of some good ideas and some good fun times that's kind of counteracting the garbage that's been put in. Yeah, garbage. That's what it's called. From heavy metal to rock to rap, it's garbage in all types of all genres of music. And if you find that if you look at the real wealthy, they don't listen to that nonsense. Why is that? And if they do, it's all about marketing, about them making a few bucks. They want to show that they like Eazy-E or Ice Cube, mainly because it's all about money. It's their investment. They're making millions of dollars somewhere, and that's ridiculous. We should see this, but we don't. And every time somebody tries to come out and say something, he's silenced. He's seen as a quack or a fool. He's not educated. I mean, he's not even educated enough to be able to express himself. And they want to keep you that way. They want to keep you that way. But see, I'm not one of those guys, one of those anti-government guys, because government works if you work it. Everything in life works if you work it. In order to work it, you must understand the system. You must understand the way it works. You just can't go in here and say, I'm going to half-ass things and make millions of dollars, even though they show you an example of that with your athlete or with your songwriter or whatever. So now all the kids want to be athletes and songwriters. All the mindless, brainless things that they could possibly be to make millions, because their whole objective is to make money and not have a peace of mind. My objective is to have a peace of mind, to have my own thoughts, to have control over where I eat, where I sleep, where I lay my head. And with that, I will get a peace of mind. With that, then the money will come. You see, people, we got it all wrong. We got it all wrong. We think we know everything, but we got it all so wrong. And yeah, we do live in, I hear guys talking about Illuminati and all these secret societies and whatnot. Okay, they exist. They do exist. What do you do about it? What do you do about it? What can you do about it? Do you continue to be unknowledgeable or foolish and walk around with the ignorant? Or do you learn not about the society, but learn how you're being manipulated, learn how you're being brainwashed, and counteract that brainwashing? You can't fight the problem by fighting the person who's throwing the shit at you. Pardon my English, poor English, because it's definitely not French. But you can't fight an issue from that angle. That's foolish. You take things as they are. Not how you want them to be, how they are. And you fight them from that angle where they are. And it's just that simple. It's just that very simple. So I've been learning for the past 38 years. Yeah, I'm 38 years old. I've been learning me. And I've been through some ups and I've been through some downs. Mainly because I've been trying to figure out who I am and where do I stand in this world. And can I make a change? What contribution can I make to this world? Why do I act the way I act? What am I trying to get done? I want to leave a legacy behind for my kids. I want to establish something that's ours, that's mine. And I can't do it under these certain circumstances that I'm faced with on a daily basis. I can't.